A little bit dark out yet this morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. This is our final day on this building commercial project. We just have this stretch of sidewalk. What do you think that is? About 200 feet? Yeah. So concrete's here mixing up. Let the sun come up a little bit. Pretty overcasty. Today's going to be a nice day though. It's going to be 60 degrees out, and then the bottom's falling out. It's going to hit in 2 days. They said we're going to be done into the low 20s. So we're anxious to get this done and protected. Get some of that on footage for you. Still pretty dark in there, but all we're doing is filling up the ditch line to the asphalt. Wires up on chairs. The guys have nothing to do. That's okay. We put some vertical rebar in the ground and tied our bottom rod to it. That way it's all suspended, elevated wherever we want it. In the center is the ditch as well. You don't want it pushing forward against the dirt, not doing anything. You want it right in the center there. Then we're going to lay out another rebar right on top. This is our ADA access area. We have to be up 1.5 inches, and then for 16 feet, I think we went 17 feet, a 2% climb, no more than 1/4 inch per foot. Rise as well as cross slope. If it were a ramp, we could go 1 to 12, but it's a walk. Just flows right around that steel. Get this last little bit now. It might be getting a little lighter out. See what we're doing. We have our tie-in rods going to a continuous length from the door to the curb. Number 2 just pulled in. I'll get him mixing up shortly. Steve formed this little square up here yesterday. Couldn't get any pins to hold, so he just ran a simple 2x4 from there to the house, wedged it in, locked it in tight. Now we can just fill in. Now that the ditch is all poured, we're going to take one more rebar and lay on top of our concrete as we pour. That way when car tires come in and hit it, it holds together. Keeping the chute nice and low, not to splash up the building. We want to be right at the bottom of the threshold, not the top. Giving some vibration, fill that all up. These corners, you don't want to let that go until the end. Get that nice and full now, and then when you're edging and floating, now it's all ready to straight edge. The second truck comes right in while concrete's still nice and soft. We do a quick little blend and keep pouring. Getting right at that 2x4, that's where we have to start following our blue line, so it gets a little tricky. Okay, going good. You can see we're following our blue line, tapering it down on the form. Then it levels off. Going good, Matt? Final stretch of sidewalk. So the second truck is setting up pretty good. Stan's edging it. He's going to bring the regular 6-inch edger over to our last cut at the curb line, and we'll pick up our curb border right at the curb line and continue it down. I started on cuts on first truck. Second truck's just a little bit wet. I could probably get that that front porch area, front entranceway area cut. So that's the cut I want, center of the door and across the back side. It wants to crack off these corners, so we want good relief, corner, corner. All right, this is almost ready to hit. Okay, nice flat floats. Cleaning everything up. Matt's wiping the door off real nice. Thank you, Matt. See how the plastic's been up? Now it's starting to fall. That's going to fall right at the time we're brooming concrete. Alright, I'm going to jump down here and finish my tool cuts. Finishing up our cut, same way as the other doors. All three doors match now. Center cut and a cross section. Looks like that one needs pushed over, just a bump, huh? Go ahead, finish that. A little bit to you, Matt. Now with my concrete down inside the forms, all I did, I just cut a 2x4 to fit between them. I use that as a edge. Tool cutting. Okay, 3 more to go. And this last one, I just want in line with the end of the curb. Matt beat me to it. He's just opening up that curb edger. So once we broom it, we can do that and it'll shine up real nice. If we leave it like this and try and do it when it's tighter, just makes it hard to get it looking nice. Concrete is almost ready to broom. While we're waiting, Tom's going down, unscrewing everything. All these 2x4s are going in that wheelbarrow and hitting the dumpster. We are unloading the trucks. Woohoo! Okay, this in the sun is setting up real good. Hitting the face, we'll run a broom down that. Asphalt comes up 1.5 inches. Second truck's just a little bit wet. Moving along nicely. So Jim just puts light pressure against that. Concrete's so nice and soft. Filling in any little holes. Beautiful. Okay, we got the last of the 2x8s off right here. Little repair right there, no big deal. All this is done. What we want to do now is just take your float or take a nail and slot this out. This is all going to hold water and you want these to drain freely. So we'll just clean those out and we'll make sure every single one is cleaned out. Get a broom on that. Tom's pulling that back form off. We gotta go. Okay, that wraps up this entire project. A little bit of cleanup down there. Curb is all done. Entranceways are done. That's a wrap. As always, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Let's keep this channel growing. See you on the next one.